Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Friends, some great yet bittersweet news as we begin the two-part series finale of Star Trek Continues with this, To Boldly Go, Part 1. I'm going to save all of my comments for this fantastic series until we conclude with the second part of To Boldly Go, but just know this, friends, it has been an honor to fly with you one last time aboard the NCC 1701 inside what I consider to be the greatest generation, what do I know, of the original series. And friends, it's absolutely the best. So let's appreciate these final two episodes as we move towards the end of Star Trek Continues and the beginning of Star Trek The Next Generation. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and allows me to alert you next time it's time for Star Trek or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear, dear friends, all that is then and this is now. And what is now? Now it's time to begin the finale, the two-part finale of one of the greatest series ever, Star Trek Continues, as we watch To Boldly Go, Part 1. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And for the second to last time this series, away we go! Ah, look at that beauty. Awesome.
Thank you for allowing me to meditate with you.
This is normally done in private, counselor. But it is an honor to teach Vulcan techniques to one so willing. We find it salutary to have an interval during which we ask ourselves the question no other Vulcan may.
How do I feel?
How do you feel?
When this mission is over, I will miss these times with you.
Why?
And I with you.
Oh my gosh.
There's a discipline called the Dalhut Nar, isn't there? To help one accept the wisdom of vestigial emotions.
There is also the Kolinar, the purging of all remaining emotions. There is no chance of me undertaking the former, nor the latter. But our relationship is special.
I knew he was going to say special.
I have served aboard their starship for 16 years.
Oh.
Such a lengthy association with men and women from Earth has taught me to value my maternal birthright.
This show. This is the best Spock scene in the series so far. Amazing. I love this.
The Enterprise is scheduled to return to Earth shortly. I always intended to bring her back in one piece. The recent loss of our sister ship still gnaws at me. Whatever it was that caused the Hood's crew to lose life support, killing all 430 men and women aboard is...
So good.
Priority incoming message from the Chief of Starfleet Operations.
I'll take it down here, Lieutenant.
Andorian.
Admiral Thesp?
Captain, Priority 1. We're diverting you to Aldebaran.
What?
The Yorktown and Republic were severely damaged during their investigation into the Hood's loss. And shortly afterwards, the Federation colony on Aldebaran 3 went completely silent. Starfleet has a top-secret laboratory on that world. The supply vessel we sent to investigate, the SS Halifax.
Halifax.
The Halifax reported significant anti-proton residue on the planet's surface. I think you know what that means.
Orbital bombardment, I try to say.
Romulans.
Oh my god, I got chills. Chills. Oh my god, are we going to end with a two-parter against the Romulans? Oh my god, no way. Jim is telling us about the final frontier, and if I had a plea, to make, it would be throw as much money as possible at this creative team and let them keep going. I know it's been a while, but oh my God. These are so good. These are so well done. Just that scene between McKenna and Spock. I mean, so well done. And that was Todd's definitely his best scene as Spock, I thought. Anyway, really, really good. Really good stuff. Love the planets.
Judging by the damage, it appears the central reactor has suffered a containment failure.
That's unusual.
It's impossible. I installed the safeguards myself 5 years ago.
Ha.
Perhaps some kind of sabotage.
At least I found out.
Sabotage.
I'll have to put you down outside.
Just put us down in one piece, Scotty.
Aye, sir.
Energize.
Aye.
We can't lose David Bowie either. I just love every single shot in this show. I got it. We're gonna get some Gorn. This is one of the first times I think we've beamed down to an environmental locale, isn't it?
I am detecting 2 life forms, large enough to be humanoid.
Where? Well, I'm gonna guess inside there. Hail Ming! Uh-oh. I love the sound design of it hitting the sand.
We must maintain the barrage. The drone cannot fire through its own shields.
Woo! What was that?
Could the turret's anti-grav beam be creating a gap at the bottom of its deflector screen?
Highly possible.
Jesus, Jim. Nice job.
You're Vulcan. You're Vulcan.
Yes.
Forgive the attack. The drone's sensors thought you're another Romulan invader. The biosigns are almost identical. You're in charge?
Captain James T. Kirk, Federation Starship Enterprise.
T for Tiberius.
Who are you? What happened here?
It was your starship that first pierced the barrier around our galaxy 5 years ago.
Oh my.
Since then, certain Starfleet officials have been assembling us, testing us, experimenting.
Oh my God.
25 in total.
It appears you, too, have journeyed through the barrier yourself.
Got chills.
Trial for what?
The ultimate last resort.
Invasion?
Against invasion.
In the event the Federation is ever invaded by a superior force, we were to fly through the galactic barrier.
Granting you superior powers. Effectively weaponizing you.
Wow.
Absolute power does not corrupt absolutely.
That's not what I heard.
Aboard your ship, one uplifted Esper became a megalomaniac, while the other retained humanity.
To be fair, she didn't have it very long.
A human spiritual movement that follows the pacifist teachings of Serac and Tumord of Vulcan.
Psychologically unsuitable Espers were excluded from this project.
About my original question.
They overwhelmed the lab, destroyed the ship sent here to investigate.
The Halifax.
The Romulans vaporized our scientists and kidnapped the Espers.
What about you?
I used my powers to suspend my life signs.
What do Romulans want with a bunch of Espers?
I believe I can surmise the answer, Lieutenant. Despite my advanced ESP rating, my experiences with the barrier failed to uplift me.
Romulans can't use it either.
They want to use the kidnapped Espers to form an attack force.
But not against us, Captain. Against the Romulan Praetor.
Romulan politics don't concern me. Getting my people back does. What's your name?
Lana.
It was incredibly dangerous to have Mitchell aboard the Enterprise after his powers had multiplied.
You heard her, Spock. She's a pacifist. Besides, if we're going to pursue a Romulan ship full of Espers, Espers that have been turned, I want us to have one of our own.
A most logical position.
You sound surprised.
There is the matter of the other life form I detected.
That would be me, Commander.
Drop your weapon!
Do you feel confident that you can shoot me before I kill your captain?
Yes.
Disarm, now.
Hold your position, Lieutenant.
Yeah. Crazy game of poker.
Surrender is not the Romulan way, Captain.
Deal Jim in.
Given that particular model of firearm, I believe we have approximately 38 seconds until a force chamber overload.
We will not abandon a Federation citizen.
It seems you have little choice.
Oh, ripped shirt already. Jim. You see that look on Spock's face? It's like, just for a second, he let a little out.
Emergency, 5 to be moused, now!
Woo! Literally, not a second to spare.
Sulu has detected the Romulan kidnappers on long-range sensors. We are on an intercept course. They'll cross into the neutral zone before we can catch them.
A week before my retirement.
Unnecessary line.
Just get the Espers back. No matter what.
Set a course for the Romulan neutral zone. Maximum warp.
Our old dance floor.
You heard the order, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, at no point did this become a democracy.
Transmit this encrypted message on the following subspace frequency.
Sir, that carrier wave's only...
Please proceed. Direct any response to my quarters.
Who are you calling, Spock?
I try to take the stairs instead of levitating whenever I can. Keep in shape. Captain.
We're in hot pursuit.
I think he's a Praetorian spy. Must have infiltrated the dissidents. He fled to the hills after they discovered him.
Why didn't you use your abilities to subdue him?
He has tremendous innate powers. And as I told you, Captain, I am a strict pacifist. I do not utilize my abilities to harm others unless they pose a direct threat.
Okay.
The Marauders are about to cross into the neutral zone.
Sound battle stations. I'm on my way.
We need more speed. Come on, Scotty. I don't trust you.
Warning, treaty violation. Warning,
Ha.
treaty violation.
Wow.
Keep an even hand on the tiller, sir.
Great line.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Oh my God, I love this. Go around the bridge, talk to everybody. Oh, jeez.
There's no sign of the Marauder captain. She could be cloaked.
Yep, oh, absolutely.
I've got something on motion sensors.
Shields up.
We need surgical precision. Try to take out his engines without endangering the habitat module.
Captain, a Romulan ship is decloaking off our port bow.
Fire. All right.
The vessel is registered as the IRW Hawks Talon.
Oh, no.
Captain, we're being hailed.
Of course we are. That's who you were calling, Spock. Yep. Son of a bitch.
I received Mr. Spock's message requesting a parley. Yet the fact remains. The Enterprise violated interstellar law by entering Romulan space. Shall we call it war now, Captain Kirk? Or wait for an official declaration?
Oh my God.
On your own initiative, what were you thinking? Why didn't you ask me?
You would not have agreed.
Damn right I wouldn't have agreed.
It's best to ask for forgiveness and permission.
I became aware of reports that Charvanek was granted command of a new bird of prey after she was repatriated. That she will see the wisdom of assisting us in pursuing the Romulan dissidents. She and I have a rapport.
Okay.
Bring her aboard.
You tricked her, Spock. I mean, pretty bad.
You have 30 minutes. I hope that's enough time for your rapport.
There's so many jokes.
Come aboard the Enterprise. Again.
Captain.
Mr. Dickerson.
Wow, she looks a lot like the original actress. Well, rapport away, Spock.
And should I greet you as your people would? Live long and prosper?
You may greet me as you wish. Human lore would suggest I offer the other cheek. Logic dictated that your return would entice your praetor to release the Tellarite merchants held on Remus.
You mean the Tellarite spies?
They would have sold the information they acquired. My terminology is apt.
Ha 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 ha.
Your father negotiated the arrangement that led to my return. The House of Sarek has my gratitude.
Oh boy.
In order to track them, I will need their ship's configurations, armaments.
Then we are to use an Earth expression in luck. We apprehended a Romulan commander on Aldebaran 3, an undercover member of the vessel's crew still loyal to the Praetor.
I swear that looks like Alex from The Expanse. I can't tell without the beard, though.
I've never seen this individual before. He is certainly no Romulan commander.
Are you sure?
Am I sure? Wait, how the hell did that work?
I beamed the prisoner out of the brig, just as you ordered, sir.
Damn it, Chief, I gave no such order.
Captain, I know my fleet as well as you know yours. That man was an imposter.
For who?
Captain, I swear I received orders to transport the prisoner.
Let's play it back.
The imposter could not have traveled far. Our shields have been at full power since Commander Charvanek beamed aboard.
Then, he's still on the Enterprise.
It's Lana. It's Lana. She was lying about it.
Intruder alert. Main engineering.
Hey, you!
The mains are going offline.
Yeah, we don't have dilithium.
Hold your fire! He's releasing ectoplasma! Hand to hand.
Hand to hand. Spock, get in there. Jim's gonna get his ass kicked. This is a Romulan. Oh! What was that?
Clear!
Wow, he fought that shit. Please tell me she's not dead. What do we got, guys?
Pulse 200, blood pressure 20/10. Romulan or Vulcan, they read the same.
Vulcan?
Pressure hold he administered.
Spock's Vulcan death grip.
Bingo. The Aldebaran colony's last census listed one Vulcan, a male anthropologist named Sentek. Federation records show that he's married to our friend Lana, and his ESP rating is through the roof. He's got natural psionic abilities way beyond normal, even for a Vulcan.
Why go to an Esper lab?
Maybe to find a mate.
A human Esper.
Drake, nice job, buddy.
To see all the scientists killed. To have everyone like you taken prisoner.
I'm very concerned because we know McKenna doesn't make it beyond this that we know of. Oh no.
We know about you and Sentek. Why don't you try the truth this time?
Captain.
McKenna, get away. McKenna, get away from her.
He wasn't going to commit suicide with that disruptor overload at all. He was trying to blow up the lab entrance so we couldn't find out what really happened.
Human evolution has stalled, Captain.
Oh boy.
A man of 2270, like you, is no different physically from a Cro-Magnon of 100,000 years ago. But we are.
Oh boy.
You try to control us. Use us.
McKenna, get away from her.
Chief.
Drake.
Why do you suppose the Preservers erected a barrier around our galaxy?
It's a prison.
It was so that naturally superior individuals could be uplifted once we had the technology to venture into the stars.
You don't know what gods think.
Ha!
Yes, I do.
All right, let's just beam her out into space. Is that wrong? That's wrong? Okay.
Still no sign of the Marauder. He was there, and then he wasn't.
Yeah, but do we even need the Marauder now? Did they kill everybody? Or what happened here?
We find no evidence of a cloaked vessel, Enterprise.
Yeah, there's...
So that's why I tried to disable the power grid, to prevent us from realizing the ship was an illusion.
Lieutenant Sulu, if there is no Romulan Marauder...
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
You will stand down and surrender to the Romulan Star Empire.
Sir, the bird of prey is charging its plasma weapon.
Go ahead, Tal. Open fire. Tell your Praetor why you destroyed a Federation starship instead of capturing it.
Your ship's mission is about to end. Plus, only 3 other ships of its class remain in service. We have no interest in obsolete technology.
Oh, go F yourself.
Obsolete?
That's what I'm saying. You're lucky Scotty's not here. Get us out of here.
Brace for impact!
Romulan weapon reaching full charge in 3, 2, 1.
Why haven't you fired?
Sub-Commander, I have.
Stand aside.
Get us out of here.
Why didn't they fire?
I'm betting they think they did.
Sub-Commander! Power down our weapons immediately!
Sir.
Tal, we will assist the Enterprise in its mission. Is that understood?
Commander, we have them here in Romulan space.
I have no intention.
I don't think she's there.
Your loyalty to the Praetor is admirable.
As I assume is yours.
Boy, what a stress-free work environment. Romulan hierarchy of command.
No need to thank me, Captain.
Just like you fooled us into thinking.
There was yeah.
So you and Sentek stayed behind, projected that illusion of a marauding vessel to buy your compatriots the time they need to make it to the galactic barrier.
Simple humans are so easy to deceive. They can be tricked into doing almost anything.
Like shutting down their own life support?
You sons of bitches. That's what happened to the Hood.
The Hood. My God, that's what happened to the Hood.
Why? Why?
To see if we could.
Oh my God, chills.
My brethren will be uplifted by the barrier.
And then they're coming back.
Even the great James T. Kirk will be brought to his knees.
This is so good. Oh my Lord.
I've assembled those who were present when we first crossed the barrier, what seems like an eternity ago. Early in the Enterprise's 5-year mission, I ordered us across the barrier to investigate the disappearance of an old Earth vessel.
I think we all remember what happened.
Except for those of us that weren't yet aboard.
Oh, we've read the reports, Captain. 2 crew members with high ESP ratings had their abilities altered.
Correction. Their abilities boosted exponentially.
So when the Halifax reaches that barrier, with all of those espers on board,
they're gonna go through the roof.
The Halifax is a low-warp ship. That journey would take weeks.
But it's been weeks since they stole the vessel. What if they already made it?
Lieutenant Smith, as I recall, you were holding Commander Mitchell's hand when the crossing occurred.
Oh my God, that's her?
Mr. Spock, defeating one god was hard enough, but a ship full of them.
They're not gods, Scotty.
Not yet.
Even with all his power, Gary was still susceptible to human frailty. Hell, he couldn't even remember my middle name.
Precisely.
Ha 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 ha. Love it. Great Easter egg.
We're not out to defeat them, Commander. They are Federation citizens, our brothers, sisters, even if they are misguided.
Oh, wow, Jim.
Sir, even at maximum sustainable speed, we can't catch the Halifax before it enters the barrier.
Bullshit.
Our birds of prey do not utilize what you refer to as warp power.
There is speculation that Romulans employ confined quantum singularities to bend space.
I cannot confirm that.
But it's true.
What if a traditional warp field and the fold from an artificial singularity overlapped? Background in astral sciences comes in handy when you're a helm officer.
Sulu, you're a genius.
Who am I to argue with you, sir?
Nice job, Sulu.
Let's see how fast we can get our girl to go.
Look at the shadow. Oh my God. I am done. This show should be the flagship of Paramount.
Activate tractors. Extend superluminal fold.
Wow, she really looks like the original actress, doesn't she? Oh, look at this shit. Punch it.
I've routed the primary tractor beam through the shuttle bay, but Captain, she's not designed to take the sort of strain for long.
You always say that, and she always does.
not believing it anymore, Scotty.
Punch it.
Yes, sir.
Punch it, baby! And away we go.
6 different systems redlining.
Look at this go. Don't kill them. Please don't kill them. Oh, no. 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 Don't kill Drake. Oh, son of a bitch. Look at him looking at her. Oh, son of a bitch.
Well, I'll be damned.
Look out. Bones. That is Alex's actor. I'm almost positive. This is so good. This is so good.
Sir, we're picking up a vessel at the barrier.
Full mag.
Stop it.
Identification confirmed. SS Halifax.
This is Captain James Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. We are here to render aid.
Just silence.
Armed photon torpedoes.
There was no one aboard.
Captain, we're detecting another ship nearby. A starship.
What? Oh my God. What is it?
It is the Congo, sir. We are receiving anomalous readings.
Specify.
It would appear there are only about 24 life forms aboard.
It's the Espers.
You're too late, Captain. Relinquish command, or the Enterprise will suffer the same fate as the Hood.
Son of a bitch. Oh my God, is that good? Oh my word. Oh, I don't know what that was. All right, everybody, we just finished watching a fantastic episode in Star Trek Continues Episode 10 To Boldly Go Part 1, and the only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, everybody, we just finished To Boldly Go Part 1. Oh my word, Star Trek Continues, everybody. I said it during the reaction, and I'm going to say it again from the rooftops for everyone to hear. Paramount, how dare you? What is wrong with you? I mean, this show, you were given a gift. Somebody wrapped up the perfect Star Trek show. They wrapped it up and they made episodes so you didn't have to speculate. You could actually see what was going to happen. They presented it to the fandom, which the fandom embraced and loved, and you shut it down. Why? Why in the absolute hell would you do that? This is I get it. I understand copyrights and blah, 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 and the legal and all that stuff. But that didn't stop you from seeing what was done and going, you know what? We can admit they're doing it great. Let's fold that into the official operation here. Oh my God, everybody. That rant over. I mean, believe me, this rant will be going on in my head forever. This is an incredible episode, an incredible premise. I get chills just thinking about it. You all know that Where No Man Has Gone Before with Gary Mitchell. Gary Mitchell was probably my favorite from throughout the entire course of TOS. One of my absolute favorite villains, if not my favorite. I mean, I don't even know who I would throw up to. One of our Romulans from Balance of Terror, probably. A couple of our Klingons who were just dope as hell. But Gary was, oh my God, the performance. Oh, Lord almighty. But then again, to fold in the espers into, we're going all the way back, baby. We're going all the way back to episode 2 or 3 if you count the cage. Oh, Jesus God almighty. This show just, they nail it. And then what's the reasoning for it? We did it to ourselves. Starfleet did it to themselves. We're going to weaponize this shit because somehow we didn't learn our lesson. We read the reports. Kirk basically said we were lucky to get out of here alive. I'm paraphrasing. I'm sure it was something like that. You know, we left Gary and I can't remember Sally's character's name, but we made it out, everybody. Woo! Let's not go there again. And so what do? You know what? This sounds dire. Let's weaponize it. I'm sure we can handle it. Oh my God. Let's start working with science we don't understand. Let's start working with powers we have no idea what, basically we don't know shit about this, but somehow we think we do. Humanity or the Federation or however you want to call it. Oh my God, hubris. So incredibly good. Oh my God. From the scene with Spock and McKenna at the very beginning to the scene with Spock and the Romulan commander, who looked so much like the original actress. Oh my God. But I didn't understand who he was calling at first. Spock was with the encoded message. And then as soon as we crossed the neutral zone and that effing warbird popped up, I'm like, oh, Jesus, Spock, you did. Yes, he did. He surely did. Oh my God. Again, to do and write a show like Star Trek Continues, the very first thing that you need to do, everybody involved has to absolutely love the original series, or at the very least, respect it. Respect the storytelling, respect the characters, respect the creative process that went about making it, because you don't end up with a result like this with anything less than that type of committed passion, that type of committed praise or respect or whatever it happens to be. But it has to be extreme. It has to be a passion of a true fan to be able to remember these things, to be able to bring them back and put them into a story, to make the entire series of Star Trek Continues work and build upon these different beats that you're bringing in. I mean, the running gags from everything like Jinx, Jesus, it's just so expertly done. And it doesn't do anything to weaken the original product, in my mind. Now, if you all have something, please let me know. I might be blinded by fanboy stuff here, but at the same time, I don't think it does anything to weaken the experience of the original series, to take away from the brilliance of the characters or their actors from the original series. I think, if anything, this is an absolute love letter to both everything from the characters to the story to the ship itself to the graphics to the actual special effects. I mean, everything, the music, everything is a love letter. Everything is praise. Everything is, oh my God, I get to step into this world. I'm lucky. This is me. I'm get to outlive my dream here. I get to be on board the effing bridge of the NCC 1701 as a member of her crew. It brings tears to my eyes. Oh, Jesus, God almighty. This show is... When I think of the original series of Star Trek, which I've already said a million times, will now include, when I think of the era, it is TOS, TAS, and Star Trek Continues. In my mind, all one mission, told in a different way, different players, so to speak, animated, live action, different castings of different people, all the same story. I love them all equally. Oh my word, it's just so much. And again, I am almost positive that that was Alex from The Expanse as the Vulcan Centek. I'm pretty sure. I'll double check that one. I just clicked and clicked. As soon as I finished, I'm like, gotta get talking. And I clicked again before I should have checked it. You know what? I have the ability to pause. And it was Alex from The Expanse, everybody. The ability to pause. Great stuff. But I mean, just a fantastically built out story. If we're even looking at it from a narrative structure, it's so well done. We have a little trickery up top. We have people that are presenting themselves as something opposite. We have the ability to weave in the Romulans and organically weave in the Romulans, pulling them away and all this good stuff. And it's again, I just love the idea that the Espers had a plan that was It wasn't, I mean, it was a great plan, but it really didn't require much because of their telepathic abilities. And, Lana was like, it's so easy to trick you guys. Yeah, if we have to believe our own eyes and ears, yeah, we tend to fall for our perceptions of reality. When those get altered, we tend to believe it because we're not used to living in an illusion. Even if we are on the NCC 1701, it's not every day that stuff happens. It's weekly, but not every day. Oh my God, just I couldn't love it anymore. I am so pissed they killed Drake. That segues nicely into this. We know that, and I believe, and again, I'm not sure if they are using characters that appeared in the original series. Like with Drake, I thought, did Drake appear as maybe a red shirt before? And I just, obviously different actor, and I'm not picking up on it. But then, with like the artificial limb, that seemed very specific. I never heard anything about that before. So I started to think, okay, so Drake must be a new character they brought in for Star Trek Continues, much like McKenna. And of course, the problem with that is if Drake was a new character brought in and they canonically don't want to make sure that they don't do anything to mess up the timeline or history or anything that's come before, Drake has to go away. That leads me to McKenna maybe having to do the same. And again, if that happens, again, it's a passion of the product. They don't want to do anything to mess up anything that's come before. That is, when you look at that and say, no, under no circumstances are we going to do anything that could potentially alter the way people look at the timeline of Star Trek, the history of Star Trek, canonical information in Star Trek. That is passion of purpose. That comes only from somebody that not only believes in the show they're making, but they believe in the source material of the original series. They are fans. They are fans and they will defend the original series. And it's inside that defense that I think that the beauty of this show comes from. You have original stories. You have things that are building off of kind of loose threads that we had from TOS. It is just fantastic. It is so well done. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh, geez, oh Pete. I can just go on and on about how incredible this show is. But again, with McKenna, if she has to go, then it's almost like they said, we love this character. I love McKenna very much. We know she doesn't continue. If she ends, I trust these creatives to do what is right because, friends, unlike what the Espers would make fun of I believe what I see. I believe what I hear. And what I am seeing and what I am believing right now is an excellent show made by passionate people with a product that cannot be beat. Paramount, how dare you? If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and allows me to alert you next time it's time for Star Trek or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But all that was then and this is now, my friends, and now, unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye from this Star Trek Continues penultimate episode. But normally, friends, what we do here is, as the Greek chorus, somebody that sees what the creatives at Star Trek Continues have given us, and we continue to expand the audience by telling other people, you definitely need to check out this show. We continue the work of the creatives and expand the narrative. And normally our reward is to jump back into what we just watched and say goodbye from a favored scene. But I want to save that for next episode. In this episode, much like McKenna and Spock at the beginning of this To Boldly Go Part 1, that introspection, how do I feel, is what Spock said he asks himself during meditation, a question no other Vulcan could ask him. And it's that question that I want each of us to ask ourselves right now. How do I feel? And friends, for me, this journey from the original series, the animated series, and through Star Trek Continues has been absolutely amazing. And because of each and every one of you. You have helped with hinting and guiding me with non-spoilery comments and behind-the-scenes facts. You have supported me when I've made mistakes. You have guided me into watching Star Trek Continues with the suggestions that were made. And so, friends, when I ask myself in this moment, how do I feel? I will say this. There was a time when I flew upon the NCC 1701, that beauty. And when I looked around to the captain's chair, to science, to navigation, when I looked around that bridge, I see each and every one of you. And I know that there was a time among the stars where we all flew together and went on the most incredible adventure. Now, I know there are more adventures out there, but this one, in this moment, needs to be appreciated. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I know what a gift has been given to me, unlike Paramount. And I love, love, love each and every one of you. Thank you all for flying with me. Until we can conclude this fantastic show, series and tale, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you.